Hello, happy believers. I remember drawing matchstick men, women, and children as a child, and I got hours of entertainment out of it. I really enjoyed painting this matchstick person, as it was so uncomplicated to draw and paint. It also brought to mind how different life is today, and how, at times, it can be so complicated. I decided to go back in time when life was even simpler. I found myself going back to Jesus' first miracle, the miracle at the wedding feast in Cana, in John chapter 2, verses 1 to 11. On the third day, there was a wedding at Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there, and both Jesus and his disciples were invited to the wedding. When the wine was all gone, the mother of Jesus said to him, "They have no more wine." Jesus said to her, "Woman, what is that to you and to me? My time to act and to be revealed has not yet come." His mother said to the servants, "Whatever he says to you, do it." Now there were 6 stone water pots set there for the Jewish custom of purification, ceremonial washing, containing 20 or 30 gallons each. Jesus said to the servants, "Fill the water pots with water." So they filled them up to the brim. Then he said to them, "Draw some out now and take it to the head waiter of the banquet." So they took it to him. And when the head waiter tasted the water, which had turned into wine, not knowing where it came from, though the servants who had drawn the water knew, he called the bridegroom and said to him, "Everyone else serves his best wine first, and when people have drunk freely, then he serves that which is not so good. But you have kept back the good wine until now." This, the first of his signs, miracles, Jesus did in Cana of Galilee, and revealed his glory, displaying his deity and his great power openly. And his disciples believed confidently in him as the Messiah. They adhered to, trusted in, and relied on him. Reflection. The scene here is Jesus, Mary his mother, and his disciples, all together at a wedding. A wedding is a happy, joyous occasion and includes eating, drinking, dancing, singing, and plenty of talking as well. Usually family members would not have met up for a while, just like today. Mary noticed that the wine was not only running out, but was gone. This shows how caring Mother Mary is, and how her watchful eye is on everyone and their situations. The situation unfolding was, it would cause the groom disgrace and shame if he failed to provide wine for his wedding guests. Mary went straight to Jesus for the solution. Jesus did not think this had anything to do with them, because Jesus thought his time to show his divine power in performing miracles had not come. These are beautiful lines, as they show how Mary, like all mothers, know what their child is capable of before they do themselves. And often their child needs a nudge to gain the confidence to do something. Mary knew before Jesus that something was about to happen here. Saying nothing more to her son, Jesus, she turned to the servants full of confidence in her son and said, "Do as he tells you." Straight after Mary said that, Jesus sprang into action. Jesus told the servants to fill the water jars, which could hold 20 to 30 gallons of water, to the brim. Now, "Draw some out," he said, "and take it to the head waiter of the banquet." The servants would have not known the wine was gone, but would have had no idea what Jesus was up to, what was about to happen. It would have been beyond their wildest dreams, but what is clear is it was very unusual to be filling 6 water jars and then being asked to bring some water to the head waiter. This servant possibly felt foolish, bringing water to the head waiter to taste it. It shows he had courage and blind faith, because he did not know what the head waiter's reaction would be. He could have been laughed at and mocked at for his actions, but he did as Jesus told him. The servant stepped out in trust and faith in Jesus' words. This is true of all the saints and the great prophets in the Bible. Saint Bernadette had to dig the earth with her bare hands to bring forth the spring water. Moses had to lift up his staff before the sea parted. That is the way of faith. We step out, and it is then, only then, the miracles are accomplished. When the head waiter tasted the water, which had turned into wine, not knowing where it came from, though the servants who had drawn the water knew, he called the bridegroom and said to him, "Everyone else serves his best wine first, and when people have drunk freely, then he serves that which is not so good. But you have kept back the good wine until now." When the water was changed into wine, what relief the servants, head waiter, and the groom must have had. The celebration and jubilance among them must have been amazing. What is more amazing is that Jesus' first miracle was to change water into wine. From the very beginning, Jesus is interested in us, not only in the big areas of our lives, but also in the small. Because of his actions, he saved the wedding party from embarrassment. It is evident here that Jesus wants us to enjoy life. Mother Mary is also concerned that we enjoy life, and she has given us the answer. The key is in what Mother Mary said to the servants. Do as he, Jesus, tells you. This is where a new life is possible. And what has Jesus told us? Well, it is all in the New Testament in the Bible. To exit the old life and enter into a new life takes educating ourselves, courage, a leap of faith and trust. Making a choice is the first step. What choice are you going to make today? As Jesus says himself in John chapter 14, verse 6, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one can come to the Father except through me." When are we going to believe it, so we can truly live and have peace? Next painting, very, very soon. Watch this space. Until then, remember, in choosing Jesus, we choose life. Please like, subscribe and share so we can all live our wonderful Catholic faith together in all its richness.